Alright, getting ready to get beat badly in cars fixed at North Wilkesboro. Just combo that's not going to fit with my driving style unless we get a really easy field, but there's a lot of people signed up, so I assume it's going to be a hard field. But that is fine, because just finished 26 laps down at Atlanta in an Xfinity race, which I started on the third lap, that far down. So I'm gonna make sure that this is this is completely broken. All right, well that's not good. Figured it might be completely broken, but I wanted to double check. So let me get that solved really quick. It's going to be broken on everyone else's, but my spec map did not come over because things are getting messed up on this. So, new paint scheme, but I'm going to get rid of it because it's kind of AI generated, and that means that it's not as crisp, and so it does not look very good in there. So we got Nick in here, and there we go. So AI came up with that logo for me, which is kind of cool. And then there is the scheme, kind of what you would see at your local short track. I don't really like checkered flags on cars, but we got another viewer. So, Steven and Nick, that will be the 4 car, and then the 13. And hopefully we can race against them in the video, but I don't know how quick we're going to be. We've got 8 seconds, so spend all my time making the car look okay rather than just practicing. It's a really kind of a loose set. I don't know if it's loose or I'm just underdriving it, but it's got a weird little twist in it off the corner. Let's see what this thing looks like on track really quick. Just because I've only seen it in the paint viewer, so. Not terrible. And let's just go qualify, which is going to be dead last, but that is perfectly fine. I am expecting it. Anything better than dead last of the people that put in laps will be a win. Take it around the top side. Try to get a run. Way too much steering. To get it down, so I assume we're going way too slow. 7-2, that gets us to 4th.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Back to 5th. How many people have actually done laps? Not the tires. Okay, well, not as bad as I thought we'd be. Nick just out-qualifies us. Sure, Steven will go much higher as the 4 car. We're 3/10 off of where we should be. And dropping even further and further and further, back to 8th now. back to 9th, maybe 10th. No, just 9th. So it looks like we'll be racing Nick. And Steven up to 3rd. So he gets a good lap there, not very far off pole. Let's see if we can learn anything. Who had a good practice lap? 4:30. Stick. Probably should have done that before I did a qualifying lap, but alright, he's getting lower than I thought they would be. And we don't get a C3 and 4, but at least I know that the lower side is where we need to go. So, let's go have a good race, I hope.
You're on the outside this time. Closed. Pit road is closed.
So Nick to our inside, looks like he's got an orange car. We will be losing a bit of iRating here, unless something major happens ahead of us, but should be a nice quick race. With no cautions, saying that it should be about 13 minutes. And there's no cautions in this series, so... Is that a Nebraska outline on that sponsor? Or does it just happen that maybe it's a truck? Alright, well, 2 to go. We are starting 12th of 14, so...
One left to green.
As I thought. Go out early, get my hopes up, like, oh, maybe that was a good lap. No, it wasn't. We just gotta be smart, knowing that an issue will cost us a lot of time. So, watch out for people getting sideways off the corner, don't overdrive the corners. Inside line very spread out, outside line crunched up on each other. Be able to get to the inside line. Yeah. We can. Let's watch ahead. Make sure. See, and it looks like it's going to be clean. So now we just need to find some speed.
24.959.
That up. Get it to the right thing once we get out of the corner. Back a little bit. Oh, car on the outside got that.
18.
No!
9, 2, 1, clear high. Go low. Car outside, clear.
And we are in the infield. We're on the wrong side of the fence. Don't think I've ever seen anyone end up in that spot. And we just gotta let the field go.
The car in P2, just at the fastest lap. 18.6.
Well, that was fun. Waste of time racing tonight. Just out here trying to salvage safety rating at this point now, just like I did at Atlanta. got some front end damage, but it doesn't seem to be killing us, so I guess now we just need everyone to wreck more. Really wish we wouldn't have ended up on that wrong side, but at that point I just had to let everyone go when they were catching up to us. We were going to be in the way, and I didn't know if this thing was going to drive at all decently. So we can pretend like we're racing in 9th place, where we would have been had we got around that wreck. Smoke. So they might not be done wrecking yet. But for us to gain any spots, they're going to have to wreck hard. Nick's gotten up to 7th.
18.851.
The guy in 12th is catching us. I believe he went into the pits and got a new car. But 5 seconds behind.
18.88.
Don't know if he'll be able to catch us. He might be able to if he's doing 2.3 a lap. Well, that's unfortunate. Not a great video. Just not having any luck tonight. I just shouldn't have raced. We got 6 getting spun and driving down the track like a dumbass. So, more contact for us, and I think that was actually Steven getting involved in that. I think it was the 4. Maybe not. Yep, it was. He is now in 10th. So, right now, Nick is doing the best as the 13 car running in 5th.
19.156.
Any other wrecks coming our way? Almost halfway. Keep wanting to drive down in the grass there. Back to 12th place. Kind of got that covered since he's not gained enough. having more issues that we got to check up for. Hit the wall.
18.967.
And if the cars behind us catch, then I'm going to have to let them go, which is going to cost us half a second, so we just need to go fast.
19.02.
Nick's getting a bit of pressure now from the 9. I'm driving like crap here, sliding all over the place.
19.116.
Don't need to stomp on the gas. Nick's gonna end up losing the 5th spot. We got a slow car ahead, looking out the window. Can't see anything. There we go. 4th place that has gotten shuffled. And is way off the pace, heading into the pits. That might be a spot for us if he's slow to get his new car.
19.115.
But I assume he's going to also get new tires with it, so he's just coming out of the pits ahead of us.
043. Slow car down low.
And still looking way off the pace. Is he hunting? He's going to be hunting for someone. Nick going back for that now 4th position.
19.115.
If there's some revenge coming, he might be able to get a podium as the 13. He gets around the 9. 6 closing in on us. 2.7 back to the 11. I don't know why the 8 would be so slow if he went in the pits, so I'm assuming he was just trying to get back to whoever caused him that, but we will never know until we look at the incidents. Try to get this guy past us without slowing him down too much and without slowing us down too much. See if we can learn anything from him. Wide arc into 1 is just something I am so bad at in any corner. Good news is only like 7 laps left.
19.094.
And 11 is not close. Car behind us slid.
18.975.
We're sliding. Nick's holding on to that 4th spot still. 8 car has got up behind the 3 up in front of us, so could see some revenge because it looks like he has all of a sudden found his speed and is trying to pass the guy and is running into him and hitting him.
19.089.
And still hitting him. kind of rooting for the guy to spin the 3 out, so Nick can get a top 3.
Got 2 laps to go.
2 to go. Nick is catching him. Hopefully he doesn't get caught up in it and have his race ruined.
19.061.
White flag. Nick has caught the back of him, but he is going to be in such a bad position for that.
White flag, white flag.
If the guy just doors him into the wall.
0.077. Go low.
Alright, well, Nick got around it without getting wrecked, but the 3 car did not get wrecked, so he's going to get 4th. The 8 car wrecks himself. And there we go. So, a little excitement there. And great run to Nick. P4 is the 13. So at least someone had a decent run out of this. We get 10th. But we really never had a shot at it. Just bad luck getting sent to the inside where we did. So Nick goes 11th to 4th. We can say that we would have been 7th, but we weren't fast, so let's take a look at all that. See what caused the one that we got into. So the 7, oh yeah, he's the one that gets loose and gets into Nick. And then, what happened there? I don't even know what happened there. 11 just kind of turns down early, hooks the 12, and then is right in front of us. And we just, I can't believe that we didn't blow an engine from that. I try to lock it down, then we get hit, and that sends us over here, and I'm like, I don't know if we could even drive through the we probably would have fell through the world had we done that. So then we had to back up, then we got everyone coming around, and so I just had to stay low. And yeah, we might have been able to drive all the way through and out the back, but this was probably quicker and less chance of falling through the world. So the 11 got a new car, ruining it already. And oh, Steven gets into the back of the 6. They both go spinning. Nick almost gets into the 4, and then 9 gets through it, and then the 6 starts rolling down the track. Luckily, he starts turning, but I mean, that was very lucky that we didn't get hooked and that we didn't get sent there into that. Who was that? I had nowhere to go. If I couldn't miss it, people behind me weren't going to be able to miss me. So we survived that somehow here. Seven drags the wall. Nick's getting a little loose. A lot of pressure from behind. And let's take a look at this whole race here for what looks to be second. So he decides that he's going to go low and just runs into the guy even though he wasn't there, didn't have a nose, and gets into the back of him. The 8 goes around, actually gets hit by the 2. Very surprised that the 8 pit for a new car. 7 headed up to the wall, hard. And then the 8, let's just take a look at what he was doing for those laps. Okay, he wasn't hitting them. He was just managing the man's pace. Oh, wait, never mind. Let's see. So, at this point, got a lot to watch here. So the 3's in second. Eight starts swerving around to get revenge. Traps the 3 up top and slows him down. Let's just watch this from the 2's perspective. It'll be easier to see everything. At least on my screen. 8's gonna go back under him now, race him hard. He's not running into him, but he clearly slowed down to get to him, which you can get protested for. I know this. Actually, it's the same track in which I got protested for this. So now the 2's catching because the 3 is slow, so the 8 backs off to let the 2 go to work. Three gets in the wall, 8 catches back up. And then a little contact there. That was just a racing contact. I don't think the 8 meant to do that one. A little contact. Just slowing him down, and then he gets up into him and spins himself. Nearly takes Nick out. He goes through the grass. The 9 gets really slowed up by it, which saves the position for Nick. And, yeah. There's our exciting, terrible race. We've just not had any luck. And then the 7 into the 8 after the race. So, well, let's see what all we lost there. Gonna lose 43 I rating, 15 safety rating. We weren't fast. We had nothing for the fast guys. But, yeah, unfortunate that instantly got taken out of that one and had no shot at it. So, sorry for it, but hopefully there was enough craziness going on that it made it more exciting than you would think. Thanks for watching.